Well, hello everyone. I'm finally finished with setting the thing up. How's everyone doing? Happy Saturday, I guess, for most of you. As I was saying in the chat a second ago, sorry to my European audience that I couldn't make this one earlier, but hopefully you'll be able to watch and replay of this whole live stream later in the day. And let me turn this music down because it's a little bit loud for me. All right, so let's well, first of all, what I'm planning for this live stream, I don't have a lot of time for this live stream. I mean, it's going to be a long one, but not as long as I've been doing, or I've been making the previous set of live streams for. I'm estimating about 2 hours on this one because I gotta go catch a rerun of 2001 Space Odyssey in 70 millimeters at the ArcLight in Hollywood, so I'm really stoked for that. But I wanted to get some work done here in Miracle Mile because lately I've been super busy because I'm planning to release a lot of really awesome things in the channel in the next couple weeks, and that's been taking a lot more time than I thought it would. So at least I figured, hey, let's make some progress in Miracle Mile. Just take the opportunity to live stream and talk to many of you. And yeah, it's just also a way to stay in touch with the community. I also wanted to ask you, the usual question: where is everyone from? So if you can please mention the name of your city and your country in the chat, I will do my best to read all of them. And yeah, that's it. In the meantime, I just want to focus my camera on this corner of the map because this is where I'm going to be focusing my efforts today. All right, so we have people from Aalborg, Denmark. All right, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Probably not. London, UK, Netherlands. Someone else from London, UK. Leeds, UK. Wow, a lot of people from the UK. I wasn't expecting Europeans to be this awake. France. By the way, I read someone was from Ciudad Juarez from Mexico and Tijuana. Man, Mexico's doing good in the World Cup. Good for them. Krefeld, Germany. Oh, yeah, Chihuahua. Yeah, I got it. There we go. Turin, Italy. Elmira, New York. Friends. Let's see. Oh, I'm getting San Francisco. All right. California. Nice. Scotland, UK. Rochester, New York. Luxembourg. I'm guessing Cincinnati. It's Cincy. Las Vegas, Nevada. Nice. Oh, man, I bet it's really warm there today. At least it is warm here in Southern California too. Serbia, Czech Republic, Bandung, Indonesia. Nice. Wow. Yeah, I guess we're getting the East Asian crowd. Nice. Philadelphia, Middelburg, the Netherlands, Frankfurt, Germany. Someone from Malay. There we go. Nice. Represent. Milton Keynes, UK, New York City, Amersfoort, Netherlands, Almere, the Netherlands. Wow, we have a lot of Dutch people around here too. Nice. Canary Islands. Nice. Oh man, I always wanted to go to Islas Canarias. Sounds like a really, or it looks like a really awesome place. Costa Rica. Ringsted in Denmark. Oh, I can't pronounce that name. Doetinchem, Netherlands. The Hague, Netherlands. I can pronounce that one. Paisley, Scotland. Calgary, Canada. Oh, we have some Canadians too. Poland. Nice. All right. Well, that was quite the round. I think I almost got most of them. St. Louis, USA. There we go. All right. So as I was saying, I think we're going to be focusing on this area of the mall. Just in case you didn't catch the last stream, which was like 2 weeks ago or so. We worked on this sort of area here. Let me change the time of the day so that you can get a better shaded situation, because I definitely need to work or improve on my future projects. Like I think this one, the contrast is a little bit too high. I was playing with Relight just before starting the stream, and you know it wasn't I wasn't able to get a good quick result, but I have tweaked my graphic settings for FPS. So the next episode of FPS though on my channel is going to look very, very different, and I'm super happy with how that looks. For whatever my future project will be, I'm gonna spend some time on tweaking the settings, the graphic settings, because I think it actually makes a huge difference in presenting your builds. But yeah, this is pretty much what we built in the previous live stream, and I'm planning to continue sort of the same pattern around this area of the mall. Maybe not as abandoned as this one. This one looks like pretty like left to die. This one, since there's a little bit more traffic going on through here, I figured it will be a little bit more maintained, but I mean along the lines of this. That's sort of what I'm thinking. Also added some Vine assets from like overgrown assets from Ronix that I think may look good. I don't know. We'll try those. And what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, by the way, last stream I couldn't run the game at all. Now we're running the game. The previous live stream was just after the Park Life DLC went out, so there were some mods that broke, but the save is fine. Everything is fine. And also I'm gonna do my best to not get too much in the zone with the game, which is something that happens to me quite often. I'm gonna try to read chat as much as I can, but yeah, I guess there's super chat if you really want to catch my attention, but I'll do my best to answer everyone's question, whether or not they're super chat. Will you consider doing a UK or London style city project? Yeah, I don't know if I would do like a British specific project, but I will love to do a European thing that's a bit more detail. I kind of did one already with the Park Life mini build I did, though that one was a little bit vanilla, I guess, so that really doesn't count, but yeah, sure, why not? Let's see. All right. I never know how to begin these things, because I wasn't able to plan them. So I'm going to start putting some grass in here. Just a little bit of overgrown grass. I think the best way to approach these things is just do things in layers. Let's, I think I do want some trees as well, so let's see. Let's put a little bit separated from the main building. So something along these lines. Do we have another type of tree? Yeah, we have the dead tree. And I want like a small petite tree over there, or a different kind of tree actually. It doesn't necessarily have to be petite. Well, this one is a bit too big. Let's put it here and maybe move this one here. There we go, that's not too bad. I'm already seeing quite a few comments regarding the World Cup. Hopefully your team is still in. I was watching the Germany game just before starting this live stream. It's pretty interesting. Can't say I was rooting for Germany. Sorry to my German viewers. It's always fun watching Germany no matter what. I mean, they have a pretty solid team, and I think it showed today. But as an Argentinian, I really can't root for you guys. I'm sorry. Though Argentina, man, what a disaster. I don't even want to talk about that. It's pretty bad. Also, is the music dead? No, just the song ended. Can you tell me if I'm sure you will, but if the audio levels are like totally off, would you let me know if it's like too soft, as in like not very loud? Please do let me know, and I'll make sure to adjust the levels. I haven't touched anything from the previous live stream, so hopefully everything should stay the same, or should have stayed the same, but yeah. Argentina is terrible. Yeah, I don't disagree with you. They have amazing players, but they just can't play as a team, huh? And I bought YouTube TV and everything to watch the World Cup. Now I want my money back. Even though, I mean, they still have a chance, but, you know, it's a very, very slim chance. I'm actually really happy for Mexico. They've been doing some solid work. Hopefully they can continue that way for the rest of the tournament. Let's see, how does this look? Do you know anything about Calgary, Canada? If so, what do you think of the city? I'm curious to hear, I'm guessing, the perspective of someone who designs virtual cities like yourself. I know very little about Calgary, Canada. I know it's in Canada, and that's about how much I know. I mean, that's like not Eastern Canada, but kind of like in the middle, Eastern-ish, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not too familiar with Canadian geography, unfortunately. I do apologize for that. But I mean, I've never been to Canada. It's definitely been on my list, especially because it's so close to where I live. I've been to many countries across the American continent, but never to Canada, unfortunately. Let's see, which kind of tree should we put in there? I think I want to go with this one. Maybe that. It's a little bit big, but I kind of like it. It's starting to look pretty nice, this thing. Which trees do we use in the entrance? Oh, I want to use this barren tree. It's really cool. Has a few leaves there hanging. So I kind of fixed the issue with the landscaping menu that it took forever to load. It was caused by more beautification. It wasn't really caused by more beautification, though that sort of enhanced the problem. The problem is actually the game trying to load 1 billion props all at once, and it's not caching them, so it really takes forever. Is Borges a point of pride for Argentina? Yeah, he's pretty well regarded in Argentina, I would say. Also, sorry to totally change subjects, like what is going on with these cars? Whoa, what was that? There must be something weird going on. Oh, I guess that guy wanted to park there. Because I saw a lot of cars doing some weird jumps. Just look at this. I saw some cars doing some crazy stuff there. They're also stopping here for no reason. I don't know exactly what's up with that. Maybe, do we have like a stop sign? I don't. I guess you'll have priority. This one will stop. I don't know. Maybe that one fixes the problem. Let's check this other intersection. No. All right, let's cancel that. Maybe resetting it will do the job. Yeah, that did it. Interesting. But yeah, I was just looking right before I started the live stream. I was looking at some of these cars and they were doing some crazy jumps. So I don't know what was up with that. All right, moving on. And this mall. So here's the thing. I'm worried that this is starting to look like a little bit too nice for being like abandoned. Like usually malls are probably not that pretty in terms of vegetation, if that makes any sense. But also I don't want to have like just plain grass here. I do want to add a little bit of detail. And I think giving this the geographic zone where I'm basing this off, it should have you know, an assortment of trees of many kinds, if that makes some sort of sense. All right, it's auto saving. You know what? I'm torn about that. Like, I don't know if I should keep autosave or not, because it's been really annoying, even though I have it every 30 minutes or so, or 15 minutes or so. It's been kind of annoying. But it's like one of those things that's even more annoying when I was told, oh, there we go. I was told by Samson well, he commented on the last FBS that now in select box mode, we made a comment on how you couldn't select things, but now you can. You can click on things and you can even use the filters, which is awesome, except these grasses are props. So in this particular case, it's not so awesome, but you know what I mean. Man, I keep going on tangents all the time. I was talking about Borges. So yes, to answer your question, I think it's a well-known author and it's often regarded as a bit of a master in his craft. How do you fix the loading time glitch on the landscaping menu? Oh, yeah, so I don't know if I finished that sentence, but so just disable more beautification. So the game is trying to, there's a lot of new props that the game has, and more beautification was making the load time for this. Like, it's basically the game scanning the folder where all the things are, all the props are, and it's just taking forever to create the thumbnails and everything else and put them on the menu. So by disabling more beautification, you just don't spend a lot of time doing that. And the reason, I mean, it will be nice to keep more beautification, but I rarely go through these menus. I tend to just simply use Find It and grab the prop I need or whatever. It's just way easier that way. So yeah, more beautification is the one technically that was causing the issue, but it wasn't more beautification's fault, if that makes any sense. One more of these dry grasses. As you might consider building a European city, I would love to see you make a medievalish old town surrounded by more modern places. Interesting. I know someone. I think it's a phrase. Someone is. Oh, okay. Let me get my thoughts straight here. So a friend of Beatschoolhausen's started a new channel. I don't know if I think he'd already published one of the videos, and he's doing a really interesting project with the help of Beatschoolhausen. He's doing like not necessarily medieval, but it's American based, but like he's like going through the times as how cities evolved from being a 5-shack settlement from like colonial times or even pre-colonial times, like way back in the day. Like we're talking like 1600s here, even like maybe 1600s. I think it's where this is based off. And he's like upgrading the city as it would have been if that was. I mean, it's a fictional thing, but he's pretty accurate in terms of historic content. So I'm gonna see if I can get a link to that, and I'll send it to you. I saw a couple episodes that Beatschoolhausen actually showed me on his laptop a couple weeks ago, and it was really interesting. I'm looking forward to that. and he's new, so it will definitely take some time for him to like get used to doing commentary and all that. But it was as a first episode, I would have loved for that to be like my first episode, like my very first video ever. What about the symmetry here? Is this looking good? I actually really like that. So you see, I want to keep some like foliage, but like right next to the sidewalk, I think I want this to be like okay, not too crazy in terms of landscaping, but also not like totally overgrown. Maybe on the corners a little bit more overgrown, but for the most part, pretty sparse, if that makes any sense. I wish decals could be applied to buildings. Yeah. I mean, you could, like, I can add decals to the roof here because I put these ploppable dogs. I mean, look, if I go grab, I don't know, yellow line, like I can put this here, and this is technically a decal on the roof. What I think you mean, though, is like on the walls, right? I wish that you could just rotate things sideways. I think that would be really, really cool. Also, so just talking about Miracle Mile for a second here. There is I'm planning on the next iteration of this project to be an actual video. I want to at least make a short video where I'm going to be tackling a project on this little triangle. And just wanted to, I guess, publicly say thanks to King Leno. He's helping me out with that as well. He's creating a few custom assets, and I'm going to be using some existing assets that he put together. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be really, really cool. I've been designing some artwork, and he's turning them into assets. So I'm really looking forward to that. Oh, actually, wait. Talking about King Leno, I don't know if you saw this, but he released the curved version, the network version of the curves. I haven't even seen these yet. This is very cool. Can you build a car wash in the mall? Probably not in the mall. I was thinking of doing like a gas station, like a big highway. Sorry. Oh, just need to sneeze. I was thinking of doing like a big like highway kind of gas station right here in this corner, just to sort of wrap up this area. And maybe that one can have a car wash. That'd be interesting. Do we even have assets? Like decent assets for a car wash? I think I need to like fix this, huh? Because it's kind of broken-ish. And unfortunately, I think pedestrian. I need to use this instead. I really hate that things snap. Let's see if this actually works. Does anybody know if there's a way to disable the in-game version? Like I think I can never tell anymore whether I think it's a mod or not. I think this is now vanilla, but I hate all these like snapping things. I know I can like customize all this menu, but when we only had precision engineering, I feel like things were a bit easier. Or actually significantly easier. Now I have to go into this menus and tweak things manually, which is it's not terrible, but it's not amazing. So if anybody knows if there's a way to completely disable the in-game version of that, I will appreciate it. I also don't want a billboard. I want just a concrete brush of such size. There we go. So now we have a nice, gentle sort of sidewalk here. I'm liking this so far. Let's add a few just tiny little clusters of things in there. Let's actually use this. Speak a bit of Spanish, but I love to listen to Borges speaking. I only understand about 30%, but even what I don't understand sounds fantastic. I mean, I'm sure you can get a video on YouTube that's probably subtitled. That doesn't seem like a crazy idea. Now here's the main thing. Sorry to change topics again. This area right here, I feel like it at some point it could have been some like nice big entrance thing, because I think this is the rear of the mall anyways. But I mean, I just don't want to have like a row of trees. In my mind, I was thinking, oh, like we need like a row of palm trees, but I haven't put down any palm trees of any kind anywhere. So I think just adding palm trees just here would be a little bit too crazy, and it wouldn't match. I guess, you know, malls don't necessarily need to match everything that's around them. They kind of do their own thing, whatever. But since I already spent so much time making this blend in with the geography and the vegetation around it, I don't think it makes sense to add palm trees. So what I mean by this is I think I want some sort of like properly landscaped tree, a row of tree leading into this entrance, and not necessarily this super overgrown trees, if that makes any sense. Now, like maybe something like, actually, let's just copy this thing. This is actually not too bad. Let's see how this looks. And by the way, I'm not finished on this corner. I might come back and add a few more things. We're just warming up here, just so you know. Man, I love Move It Now. Allows you to right click and rotate in place. It's awesome. That feature is so underrated. So I'm gonna copy the same one over and over and over again a couple times. Actually, let's do it on every grid thing. I have a better idea. Let's do this. That way we have perfectly aligned things. Or almost perfectly aligned things. And I'm 100% eyeballing this, just so you know. But I think it's gonna look great. Not necessarily sure what I'm going to do about all these trash cans here, but I think they kind of look nice as an abandoned type of thing. Let's see. I mean, now that we're in park life, I think we could add a thing or two from the mod, maybe? I don't know. I think I do want to add some sort of pathway on this corner, like for maintenance purposes. So I think we could just simply copy and paste these decals. We got the blue beacon one by King Lynn. Are you talking about a car wash? Is that a car wash? Let me quickly search that. Actually, you know what? I can just do this now. So let's see if this works. This could totally fail. Let's see. Come on. Did it work? No, this one. Did it work? Yes. All right. We're in. How do I go to the workshop now? Let's see. There we go. Now we're in the workshop. So King Leno. You said the name of the asset was, let me check chat, Blue Beacon. Let's go to the workshop. Oh, you know what? Yeah, this could work. I mean, this is, the entire map is already pretty much, it's just, I'm building King Leno's things. Like that's where it all, that's where we're at right now. This looks very cool. It's really like, it's really dirty. Oh, actually, I think that's just like a like an Instagram type filter. I remember this asset now. Yeah, yeah. So this is kind of what I had in mind, just having like one of these large gas stations. Yeah, this could work. I like this. Let's switch back into the game. But first, let me put down a pedestrian path over here. What I think I need to do first is actually get some some pavement underground. Why is this not... Oh, okay, I think I have surface painter removing that over there. Yeah. But we will amend that shortly. Or not. There we go. Let's see. What's going on here? Oh, there's like a thing here that I don't necessarily want, so you're gonna go like that. I just... The other reason why I'm putting down this concrete thing here on the floor is just so that I can put the decals and the grass doesn't necessarily grow between the cracks, if that makes sense. Which is kind of happening here. You know what, let's see if we can amend that by doing just that. And I also want to get rid of these lamps because we don't need those lamps. Actually, do we need those lamps? I mean, we need lamps, just not these. So yeah. So another cool thing I learned is whenever you, so I basically with I can't remember the name of this mod. The god damn it, what's the name of this mod? The one that allows you to like remove props from the roads or whatever. When you copy and paste things and with Move It, it brings back all the original things that road network has or element had. So if you just upgrade it like that, it goes away. Now in this case, since there's a little bit of that going on there, just want to simply do that. And that about does it. I'm going to add an edge here with the concrete wall in just a second, so it's not going to be too ugly. If I can just select one of these decals, thank you very much. There we go. Let's see. You can put some empty pots down the path, like they had big trees and yeah. So that's exactly what I was thinking. I'm gonna get rid of some of these bushes, and others. I'm gonna get rid of. I can't say things. My brain is trying to go faster than my mouth. I'm going to remove things from all these pots in different ways so that they look a bit more random. Some of them will be totally empty. Some only are going to have bushes. Some are only going to have trees, if that makes sense. So let's just go ahead and put these in. Stuff your French friend the stuff your French friend do with procedural objects is very cool. I think it's possible to slap props on the wall. Yeah, actually, you're right. I'm so scared of procedural objects. I feel like that just opens up a can of worms. So far I've been really happy with just being able to just use other people's assets, or or even my own for that matter. Making the switch to procedural objects, I feel like that's just gonna, I don't know. I'm like really, first of all, I'm a little bit intimidated by the learning curve. I've seen the videos that Neguchi, I'm sure that's the person that you're talking about. The videos that he has put down. He actually did a tutorial for procedural objects. Of course, it's in French, so I can't understand, but visually, I think you can get the gist of it. And that's enough for me to be like totally scared about it, to be totally honest. I also wish that there was a mod that like prevent this from happening. I don't want to demolish the pedestrian paths ever. I never want that. But the game doesn't care what I want. It's usually easy to just do this, get your nodes in place, and then just manually move them wherever you want them to be. Hey, Approach Medium, how's it going, man? I haven't yet watched your latest video, but I've been following your historic, I guess would be accurate term, series. It's looking really cool, if I do say so myself. I'm actually really behind on my subscription box videos. That's how busy I am. I haven't watched Flux's latest Avalon stuff. That thing is crazy. want to get it in enough so that the decal doesn't sort of, get crazy there. How many, this is a question to Approach Media. How many episodes do you think you're going to do on that series? Gently. Actually, I can make it flush up against this sidewalk here. It's really interesting. There we go. That's looking nice. There we go. Another thing that I'm not a huge fan of is move it like showing. I wish there was like a button that will be on by default that I will like just disable the grid, because I never want to see this grid ever. Or, I mean, not ever, but like 99% of the time, I don't care about this grid. And sometimes it's bugs, so when you exit, move it, it just stays on, and you have to click the landscaping menu to reset it. It's kind of a pain. But, I mean, look what I'm complaining. I mean, the game has changed so much. If I had to play City Skylines as it was meant to when it first came out, holy crap. We've come a long way. Dayton and Troy is looking to land around 8 or 9. Man, I've said that so many times, but I feel like you can actually pull it off. Every time I said, oh yeah, I'll get this done in like 5 episodes. That's what I thought about Miracle Mile, and we are on, I mean, this is the 2nd or 3rd live stream, and we're on episode, 10 by now? Sure, I decided halfway through it to make like the episodes really short, but still. In fact, we talked about this on an episode of FPS, but FPS says CS006 in the landing in the intro graphics because we thought we could do the thing in 6 episodes. I just finished recording episode 18. So, yeah. That didn't go off as planned, though it's looking, I mean, I'm really happy with the progress that we're making so far. There we go. Perfect alignment. Actually, you know what I should do? I should like follow this diagonal here. Let's do that real quick. I think I'm going to need to do this, and it's gonna have some glitchy things, but it's okay. It's totally fine. There we go. That's not too bad. So now it follows the contour of the building. That's what it meant to say. Hoping to start a City Skylines series by August. Holy crap! We should catch up on Discord later. I want to see some early screenshots. It's easy to get carried away with a project. That's for sure. Yeah, tell me about it. I've been doing this for what, like 5 years now? Probably. Wait, I think my channel birthday was like a week ago. I think it was like June 13. Let me double check this. I never do anything special for those like dates. Let's go. My channel. I think I uploaded a video. Like I created my channel and I uploaded a video the same day or something like that. Sorry, I'm going totally off topic here. July 12th. Oh no, it's in 2 weeks. There you go. I guess I have to do something by. Oh, I know exactly what I'm gonna do for my my channel birthday. Anthony asks, what are your specs? If you go to strictoaster.com, you'll be able to find all of my specs. Or you can just go to the link I'm about to put on the chat. Just for you. There you go. All right. Going back to this build. So we need to get rid of some of these extra bushes and things. So let's just actually, this is selecting trees only. Cool. So let's do that. Something like that. There we go. That's starting to look a little bit more sparse. So now I'm going to manually remove a few of them. Not too shabby. How can I get rid of this bad boy here? I guess the only choice will be that, but then I get that, and it's, that's not too bad. I am a-okay with that. What could we put in here that is not just trees? So, okay, so another thing that I've been trying to get through for quite some time is the usage of these signs, which I think I can start using them, to be honest. The reason why I haven't yet is because, well, so B-Schoolhausen sent me files for everything. Wow, these are like really buggy. You can see the texture here. It's all messed up. I tried to like import them myself so I wouldn't have to bug him, but then that didn't work. So he actually sent me a few versions of the signs that he actually was able to export. This is the first one he made, and this is the one I've been using in the intro. Except it's too tiny for what I want is this to be. Except it could maybe work here, actually. I also have these like entrance signs. Should probably bring this like this. So I can put like some beautiful entrance signs here. I was kind of holding off on him finishing the signs before I put them down, but you know what? I think I want to put them down now and then add more if needed. Remideg says in Spanish that this looks terrible. Is it because of the stream? No, this is usually how it looks. I'm getting like 5 frames per second. Also, someone is saying in Spanish that they watch my videos and they can't understand a thing. Great. Sorry. I guess that's a good excuse to learn English. All right. Let's see. So many things we could do. Let's complete this this portion here with some more trees and bushes. Oh, I think we can add some like flowers here. I know I added some flowers in other places too. I don't know if I want songs with lyrics. No, thank you. Just instrumental for live streams. We could potentially add, this is kind of branching out here. Let's see if we can fix that. There we go. Perfect. All right. Do we have, we never added like a grocery store of any kind, right? I mean, we have the CJ Nickel with the I want to have like maybe like a fenced off area where they just dump all the extra shopping carts, but they're like somewhat like well organized and not necessarily a mess. Where could that, oh, this could be the place, maybe, or not. I mean, because I did dump a lot of shopping carts in here, but these are all like scattered and not nicely. I guess I could take over one of these parking spots and just fenced out huge spaces of. I do read the comments, Farmer Boy. Security stand. I don't know what that means. Like where? They're asking me why can I lower the graphic settings so that doesn't look laggy. Oh, it doesn't matter. I can bring everything like down and it will still be bad. The amount of the game is not optimized for the number of assets and mods that I have. So it won't be any better. And I'm already used to this. I mean, when I get close, I get like 15, 20 FPS, and that's like more than enough. If you want to get things like ultra detail, there's no way. You have to deal with a low frame rate. And when I do my videos, you know, it's not too bad because I speed everything up in post, so it looks super smooth anyways. Some sort of security station at the mall. I see. I don't think I have any assets for that. Well, I guess I'd do this. I already kind of have one right here. Random security door. I've never understood what these look like. Oh, these are like for like houses. Okay, so this makes sense here. Where in the world would the mall be situated? There are some Canadian stores and American stuff put together, so I'm a little confused. Well, I mean, is Dillard's Canadian? Is that even a real chain? I don't think it is. CJ Nickel is JCPenney, and that's in America. Sears, of course it is. Macy's also. Everything else is empty. Also, Best Buy is American, so I don't know exactly what you mean. But it's supposed to be in America, Midwest. Or, yeah, Midwest, maybe towards the east a little bit. Somewhere there. What about these trees? Will they look totally off? Whoa. Oh, the game was saving. God damn it. Sorry. Oh, this could be interesting here. They're tall, but not too much. Oh, you know what would be really cool? Like a sad Christmas tree that no one ever bothered to take down. Do I even have that? I mean, I have this vanilla one. How does it look? Like we can do like a small little plaza here with a tree. And like a dead Santa village. I don't have any assets for that, but that'd be really cool. Man, I'm really like considering the Christmas tree. Let's see. Let me think about this. Like if somehow I put it. I could like curve this thing and center it. And have like a small, tiny roundabout with the tree in the middle, and then two roads kind of coming to the sides. That may work. This is what I want to do. Here, check this out. I'm going to select everything I did, ish, and I'm just gonna copy it. Did I get it right? I got it mostly right. So I'm gonna copy it outside here. I think there's a new export mode and something like that will make my life easier. But thing is, I'm gonna try this, and if it doesn't work, I can always bring it back. So, are you gonna make a part that's BC and normal? This is as BC as it will get. Best Buy is open. Right over here. AMC here's also open, but that's about it. And then the Strict Toaster Cafe and the McDonald's are also open in case you haven't seen them yet. You can see them now. Let me go into cinematic mode and show you around. I know, sorry if I get too carried away. I assume everyone already saw the videos, but it's possible that we're getting people joining for the first time. So yeah, this is what we built so far in terms of the mall. So these are active stores. Dillard's is dead. The main mall, which is all this, is dead. CJ Nickel is dead. Macy's is dead. Sears has been turned into a DMB, which is also active. You can even see the people in line getting... trying to get their driver's license, and this is sort of the training area for such a thing. Also, fashioning a lot of King Leno's custom-made assets, so thank you very much. Oh, he's in the chat. Well, this is pretty much King Leno Simulator. Welcome to King Leno Simulator 2018. All right, let me build this thing because I've been doubting what to do here for quite some time now. It's getting kind of ridiculous. So this is what I was thinking. Also, what is that arrow? I've never seen that. So this is supposed to be like right here in the middle. Like that. So if I do something like this, now it should probably turn on snapping, huh? But I also don't want it to snap to just to the angle. I guess it doesn't like it when I make a short thing, huh? That's okay. Let me see. This is gonna be a tight one. I can already tell. Let's go over there. Or not. Just kidding. So if I do, I guess if I just do this, I need to make a roundabout here. That's what I'm trying to do. Is this thinner? No, this is as thick as every other one. See if I can somehow bring this down. And maybe bring the snout over here. This may actually help. Do we have someone from France here talking about this Christmas tree idea? Just so you know, I got it from Orly Airport. They had a Christmas tree in the middle of May. So yeah, I don't know what was up with that. I don't know if they like forgot about it or something, but it was pretty funny seeing how they had just a Christmas tree there. Beautiful. This is so beautiful. Not really. There we go. Okay, now let's see if we can make this not be disgustingly awful. Actually, let's try to make this. So now it looks like a big entrance thing. In fact, can we even move this so that it matches? We can. We need to move this ladder here. But this is getting interesting. Actually, we may not even need to move that. I mean, we will, but just saying. Let's see. This one I don't need. Okay, let's see if we can improve this now. Stretch this down. Stretch this down. I want the notes to be like perfectly centered, and then I want to change the tangent on these so that potentially it looks okay. They probably went on strike and refused to remove it. That's a long strike. Since December? I mean, I know France, like my home country, they love the revolution, the striking for everything. And in some cases, it has actually worked for the better. But not refusing to move a Christmas tree from like 6 months, that seems a little bit too much, don't you think? Like, I don't want to get myself into like foreign politics, but man. Why do I have the feeling that I'm going to regret saying these things at some point in the future? All right. Okay, so we have this brand new entrance. Whether we put the Christmas tree or not, I still like it better than the old one. So yeah, I'm good here. Let's bring this closer to here. Let's point down. Man, the frame rate is actually really bad right now. That's another great reason to stop a project and start working on the next one. And I really want to, but I want to finish a few things first. This series being one of them. I'm just glad that I hadn't spent like a whole hour of this live stream troubleshooting the game, which is what happened last time, unfortunately. I think we lost our pedestrian path here. What if I just use Surface Painter to remove most of the grass? Yeah, that works. All right, let's bring back this Christmas tree. Because I know how to spell Christmas. God damn it. There we go. It's so ridiculous. I love it. Let's see. I still want to add some of these benches. And probably also want to add the concrete edge around it. A rotten Christmas tree with pumpkins. Do I have pumpkins? I don't think I do. I would think that before, like putting the Christmas. Yeah, I don't have that. I have a pump, but not a pumpkin. I do believe that before they would probably added the pumpkin or the Christmas tree, they would at least clean up the previous one. So it's not very realistic. if that makes any sense. Bring this back. Actually, I have an idea. Let's just put them on every corner. This one, just put it right there in the middle. And this one, maybe right there. And this one, just about right there. We're gonna probably shift them around a bit once we put the rest. Also want to add some benches so that people can sit. But this is starting to look a bit more interesting, I think. I feel like it's not perfectly centered. But at the same time, I think this sidewalk is thicker than the other. Not sure. Yeah, it's not centered. God damn it. I can't not center it. After all that work. It's okay. It's going to take a second to center it. If I can only select the nodes. Where's the other node? It's right there. I got it a second ago. There we go. Does that look centered? Now that looks centered. Let's center this tree now. Should have moved the tree too. But I didn't. Let's move the building so that the door matches the entrance as best as possible. I forgot that these assets are also King Linus. Holy crap. Holy crap. I want to move the decal here. There we go. Not too shabby. And let's bring this back closer to the border. Do the same with these ones. Awesome. That's looking much better. I like it. Ooh, Chad's going. Anyone here for the Gobo King? I don't know what Gobo means. All right. Okay, so let's see. Let's bring back. Do we want to bring those back? I think we can just build them on site. Yeah, let's building on site. And you know what? I wanna make it really like fancy and organic looking. Concrete. What is this? Oh, overpass. Interesting. That's an oldie. I haven't used that one too much, but now there's like a lot of really awesome. I mean, everything is network based these days, which is amazing. I'm really not complaining. Distance too short. Sure. We'll see about that. So. Oh, it's snapping to the angles. So I want that, and I want... Okay, let's move some of these. I think I need to bring this node right to the middle there. Hopefully I can curve this like that. And then this one, just like that. Man, if I had a few more, the other day, I was just, I think when I was working on, and this is, I guess I can use this as an announcement. I released the map that I did for the 99% Vanilla project. It's in the workshop. It's called The Sound of Awe. It's not like the sound of music, but like the sound as in like the geographic feature. In any case, I was just fixing, there were problems with that map. I had to like fix it a bit before publishing it. That's why it took me so long to do that. But as I was fixing that and I was using Move It to, you know, move things, it was so refreshing to be able to move things at a decent frame rate and not this choppy thing that, like, I feel like I waste a bit more time just getting everything to sort of be right, you know, like just to get it right on the pixel. And yeah, that was a bliss. Approach Medium. You've been an inspiration for me and what I do on my channel. Have a cup of coffee on me. Thank you so much. Oh man, I'm glad I was able to help a little. Likewise, I really enjoy your videos too. I know we talked about this many times, like when I'm gonna ever do a trains series, and I mean I would love to, but it's the same thing. It's the same problem that I have with procedural objects. I feel like the learning curve, it's already like really frightening, and I'm spread out short in terms of time, even with things that I already know, like or things that I know how to do, like this series, for example. So hopefully at some point I'll be able to figure that out. And if not, oh, you know what we should do? I should probably join one of your live streams, and you can like show me on camera. I can be like your co-host, and maybe I can tell you what to build or something like that. But yeah, thank you so much. You've been really generous, sir. I think I want to get this is gonna get rid of the thing. Yeah. Oh, the music stopped. Let's you know what? Let's find let's give me a second here. Let me find some better music. I want the classic music that I've been playing on previous. Wow, that's loud. Sorry, headphones. There we go. Oh, wait, you can actually... Whoop, sorry. You can listen to this on Spotify now? Very cool. Oh man, I'm scared for copyright reasons now, but I think I'm gonna do Spotify. It's better than the Epidemic player. Just give me a second while I. There we go. Now that's much better. All right, sorry about that. We'll continue. Same problem I have with getting a CS series going. You're absolutely welcome to add to any live streams. We'll chat later. Yeah, I mean, but you're actually doing it. Though I must say, like, one of the things that was really envious of trains is the fact that you could do fences and as nodes and stuff like that. Now we have that in cities, so that is certainly something that I no longer have to look forward to in trains. Don't know if fits your channel, but if you sign up before Monday, you can get a free license to use Monster Cut in your stream for 3 months. I think I have a Monster Cut license from way back when. I don't know if that's still active, but yeah, it's. I mean, I liked Monster Cut a while back, but I feel like it's gotten a bit too overplayed and is a genre that was very. How do I say it? Like trend heavy. So like after the trend is gone, it's yeah. I think it's actually I don't think it's the trend. It's just the fact that it was so overused by a lot of people. There's still some like some good songs that are, you know, like finds that you can get to. Actually, the song that Flux picked for Avalon is great, and it's Monster Cat if I'm not mistaken. So you know, there's still like some good finds in their library. But and I feel like that's kind of what's happening with Epidemic, which is the library that I use. In case you didn't know, I don't know if you're even interested in me hearing or hearing me, sorry, talking about music libraries and stuff like that. But so Chill Hop, I think it's suffering from the same issue. Like it's a bit too overplayed, though. It's more of a background noise than anything else. But it's been heavily overplayed, and yeah, like the FBS song, which is from the Chill Hop library, it's been used on so many things. And the theme for Miracle Mile, I think I've seen it on a billion other videos from other people that are also Epidemic subscribers. So we just need more music, just in general. Oh, I need to move these things now. There we go. It's actually really cool. I'm gonna lower those down in just a second, the walls I mean. At first, I just wanna get these decals properly aligned. Now that decal is in the middle of the building, so I think I need to use this instead. There we go. This is centered. It just has a ton of grass, but we can fix it this way. There we go, perfect. Okay, let's select some nodes, bring them down, and maybe add some benches. Darude Sandstorm. Oh man, every time someone mentions that song, I can't stop playing it in my head. The video of that song, I think it's what I love the most. Just the dude just sitting there. There's a documentary. I think Vice did a documentary on the guy. It's really interesting. I didn't know the entire backstory of Sandstorm, or Darude for that matter. I don't know if everyone's familiar with that, but it's that song that goes da 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 da. Wow, I'm sorry. I'm never gonna do that again on a video. I do apologize for that. That was really bad. Come on, align to the thing, please. There we go. Okay, everything is aligned. There we go. That's interesting. Rudy, yes, you have. I think I've been streaming a little bit more lately. Not a lot, but just a little bit. So over here, I think we need to probably maybe try this texture. What about this texture? Yeah, no, certainly this texture is the one we want. So that's a little bit cleaner. In fact, do we have a fence that we could use? Like a nice Santa's fence type thing. I think this one could work. Oh, except this one is not a network. Rudy says, how are you doing? And yeah, but normally it's in the middle of the night for me. Haha. Isn't it the middle of the night for you? Like right now? I thought you were in Germany. Isn't like 1 a.m. in Germany or something like that? How's this Spark Life one? Let's take a look at this. Oh, you know what? This one totally works. It's like 1 a.m. Yeah, I know. I usually stream like Saturday mornings for me, which would make it, I don't know, like 8 p.m. in Europe, or at least Western Europe. I figure that would catch most of everyone who wants to watch a live stream in a reasonable time slot. I've been thinking of streaming on like Friday nights for me, but then East Coast US like will totally miss it, and it will be a bit maybe too early for Europeans in the morning. So if I don't want anyone to watch my streams, then I can do that. But usually I want at least a couple people to watch. I don't even know how many are watching right now. Let's take a look. Ooh, 102, not bad. Actually, I should have probably just connected these two. Or not. Should probably bring this out. And connect it like that. I don't know if King and Leno, are you still in the chat? Are you still listening to me ranting about things? Oh, I just wanted to ask you, I guess publicly now, if you're considering doing some network-based stuff, if you have anything in the works that we might be able to abuse in our cities. If not, I'll send you a tweet and we'll talk about it there. Also, should probably update my Twitter just for a second here. There we go. Arthur Chumix says he's going to sleep. Oh well, have a good night, sir. Thank you for stopping by. I do like those pine trees I did that I put just a second ago. Let's see if I can bring those back, because they do kind of fit theme just a little bit. This one's a bit in... Wow, this could have been a nice Christmas tree. But... Or this one, even. But, I mean, this one is the one that's all decorated. Oops, sorry about that. This one is the one that's all decorated and stuff. So, I don't know. Let's add some benches first. Yeah, no more Network Star for me, says. Okay. Why not? Too difficult? Is that... What are the challenges of Network stuff? They're so much fun to use. Like, seriously. I mean, I love Propline Tool, but if I could never use Propline Tool ever again, yeah, sign me up for that. Oh, these are vanilla ones. Interesting. This is the first time I'm actually using many of these assets, the vanilla assets, just so you know. So Kinlena says, except maybe finishing a water slide, it's a big learning curve. Is that a pun? Because curve, you know, like networks and nodes and curves. Okay, I'll stop. But yeah, no, I bet it's been Biskolhausen has been working on this like massive suspension bridge, and he's been, I mean, not necessarily struggling, but it certainly does take a long time to make. So yeah, I can feel your pain. Just doing anything in the workshop, I feel like takes, or getting anything into the workshop takes a long time. Having to open the asset editor and publish things and upload thumbnails and all that, it doesn't seem like a lot, but it does require a certain amount of, well, time, you know, and effort. In the game, I mean, even though the asset editor for the game and everything got improved quite a bit since the beginning. It used to be much worse than that, but do I want these benches to not be symmetrical? Maybe that looks nice. Come on. But idea, basically, walk me through curved network. Yeah, stuff takes a long time when you're familiar with something. Learning something new is much longer. Yeah. And that's why I don't do trades. I mean, if I did YouTube full time, there's so many things I would do, but man. Rudy asks, question to you all. I heard Move It Now has a function to make a selection into one asset somehow. I think what you're talking about is the export and import functions. So you can like select a whole bunch of things and basically export them to, I think it lists like a local file, and then you can import them into another map in another save game. I haven't tried it. I know Biskolhausen has, and it's like one of those magical things that, holy crap, yeah, it works pretty well. I have a few ideas on what to do with that feature, but hopefully I'll be able to share them with you at some point. I need to like polish my ideas a bit first before I disclose things. Let's see. I think this is looking good enough. Let me actually grab some more of these vegetation that we have here. You know what? Let's grab one of these pine trees, the tiny ones. Kind of want to integrate a few so that they don't look like totally random. Oh, this one's big. This one is actually really cool. Who made this? Is this a Mr. Mason? Of course it is. Of course it is a Mr. Mason. In case you haven't seen it, if you want to know what Mr. Mason or Bloody Penguin or Sven Berlin look like in real life, I posted a vlog a couple days ago. They were having this community panel on PDXCon 2018, and I was there, and I met them, and they're awesome people in person. Not that they weren't awesome people in online, I guess, but if you're interested, you should check that out. I got some really awesome footage, at least that's what I think. But I'm pretty happy with that, with I guess the result of that vlog and how it came out. Let's get rid of some of these, just like that. Make everything a bit more dead, less maintained. Can I actually maybe bring... Are these Pedelmos? Yes, they are. It's so funny how you can like already tell who made each asset. They're like, everyone has sort of their unique signature in their style. Let me put some more music here, maybe. Is this one on Spotify as well? Let's take a look. Apparently it is, because I'm running out of music here. I really need to make a proper playlist for these kinds of things. I can't find it. Where is this? Oh, it's because I'm typing the wrong name. That's why I can't find it. Where is this album? Well, let's see if that works. Hopefully it's not too loud. Just trying to get music that sort of matches, you know, the theme of Miracle Mile, even if it's just a little bit. Hi, Ivan. How's it going? Tim the Terrible. Wow. Hello. Okay, but the prop count stays. I wonder if this could work like what you did in FPS with the parking. Yeah, I don't think it works that way. I think it literally copies the elements that you exported. So if you exported 20 props, then you will have 20 props on the other save. It doesn't create a building on its own. For that, you will have to go into the asset editor and create your own buildings, unfortunately. It's not too hard. I've been doing that a lot lately. I mean, in FPS at least. So here, I want to grab those beautiful pine trees by Mr. Mason and just put them strategically along this wall. A little bit scattered so that they're not like totally perfect. I may come back and change a few of them. But yeah, this is a nice entrance now. So like maybe like one of these like crazy ones. Something like that, and maybe even one more. You don't want things to be like too perfect. If you can't avoid it. I think I need to use some surface painter here so that the... Oh, Samsam TS. Oh my god, we've been just talking about you pretty much the whole stream. So Samsam TS, for those of you who don't know, he's the brain genius behind Move It, which we basically talked about. So half the stream we talked about King Leno's assets, the other half we talked about Move It. So you should definitely say hi in the chat to Samsam. Because he deserves it. At the very least, he deserves that. I guess we can all ask him what are the next features and Move It coming up. Just get some exclusives in this live stream. Okay, let me. Well, you asked that. I'm gonna continue doing things because otherwise I won't be able to get anything done. Do want to add a few like clusters of grass like this. And I want maybe a little bit of that. I know I said I didn't want to make this overgrown, but I think I'm slowly changing my mind. I mean, also, I don't want to have like crazy, tall grass, but I kind of do. Like, what if we put like two symmetrical clusters of bushes there so that they block all those trash cans? Because we don't want those trash cans. Oh, you know what we need here? Well, first of all, we need to move the ladder. So let's do that real quick. And also we need I guess it's easier to use a procedural mod in order to save on props. Yeah, I don't know if it will be easier now that we have a lot of network options. I realize that I don't have to use props all that much. I mean, you still need all 60-something thousand of them, but you can accomplish a lot. I mean, just fences being nodes, it really helps out a ton. All right, I think I'm gonna do it. I think this is about to happen. Do we have some sort of metal structure where we can put this in and it will look nice? I guess we can just put it right up against the wall, huh? But I want like some sort of support that it's not necessarily just the wall. How does that look? Oh my god, that looks so good. Oh, this is so awesome. I do want some sort of like metal structure. Let's see, like some sort of pipe or like something like this, but vertical. Unfortunately, this is not that. What could we do? Like, I'm guessing something like this would be nice to have. Whoa, this is a big sign. But I obviously don't want this specific crab Mexi as assets. Nice. Where is this coming from? Oh, Miami. I see. This asset is awesome too, but I think it's a little bit too strong. Traffic lights? No, too obvious. What is this? Well, Samsung says I have some issues to work out with Move It before I can move to adding new features. Kind of stuck actually. Hopefully I can work this out soon. Do you mind sharing what the problem is? Just so that we know. Is there a problem with a new feature that you recently added, or is there a problem with the current version of Move It? How can I make? I kind of want to make like a. Wait, can we do it out of ladders? Will that make sense? We might be able to do this, actually. Hang on. Hold the phone. This looks very meshy in terms of maybe creating a back support. Like if I copy this a couple times, it might be able to hold the weight of the Miracle Mile sign, even though it's meant to be on a wall. But maybe, just maybe, we can make this work somehow. Let's see. I have an idea. This it's probably going to be awful, but I'm glad that I have you to help me decide if it's a terrible idea or not. I mean, that doesn't look too bad. Obviously, don't look at it from this angle because it's all missing the back part. But I think it works. Maybe a third one in the middle, just to make it even more obvious. We need to add some lights to this. I was told by B Schoolhouse not to forget to do that. This is so awesome. I love it. This is like my favorite area of the whole mall now. We still need to add the entrance signs. If you have a catenary replacer, you could try the NLA1 prop. Ooh, you might be onto something there. Hang on. NLA1A. I do have. Oh, interesting. I think you're right. Kind of like this. Is this, how thick is this? Let's see. So we'll be kind of sitting there. Oh, you know what? It could even hold the lights that we need to put sort of facing in an ugly old way, if it makes sense. This looks really cool, Rudy says. I know, yeah. Samson says, with the current version, is related to the buildings that have roads. Some bugs to work out. I want to allow people to move roads that comes with buildings again. Oh yeah, because that I remember now. I think that was I remember, yeah, deleting the roads from that were attached to buildings before. Yeah, that wasn't a good thing. Luckily, I hadn't had the chance to, or the need for that yet. But okay, let's see how we can make this work. I feel like it's a little bit too thick. I don't know. I think it works. I think we're gonna need a third one though, but good call, Tim. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. It's kind of hanging there too. Here, let me see if I can zoom in. I mean, just look. Would you look at that? This is so awesome. I'm so excited about this. Let's change the time of the day here for a moment. Oh, hey, Samson, now that you're here, let me ask you a quick question. So I know that it's probably you made this on purpose, added. So when you enter Move It, basically, you're shown the grid. Is it possible to, at some point in the future, once you iron out all the bugs and probably the laundry list of features that you want to add, to have a toggle option for this? Because I almost never want to see the grids, and it kind of ruins the visuals as you're trying to decorate things. Maybe a button that can be turned on and off. Ideally, something that you would like to turn on more than off. So it's like opt in if you want the grid. Just food for thought. Watching at 1 minute 16 Grammarly at, oh my god, I'm sorry. I never have. You can probably skip it. I never have like. I basically specifically made my videos not allow unskippable ads, but I haven't. I don't think I'm allowed to edit the settings for live streams. Sponsor cut skippable. Yeah. You shouldn't be able to sit through that. That's weird. Sorry that you had to sit through. I've seen those ads before. They're annoying as hell. Okay. I need to add the entrance signs, and then, in fact, we should probably add the entrance signs to all the entrances. Do I know how to spell entrance? I guess I do now. Wait, why do we have two of these? What's the difference? I think one is like, oh wait, check this out. I think Viscohausen made them so that they have like terrible lights at night. Like, look, you can see the neon, not the neon, but the fluorescent tubes inside. That's so nice. What's this sign? Oh, it's just a parking lot. Okay. So I don't know if these are like big or it's just the perspective on the camera that it's off. Let's actually put them against the wall for a moment here. Oh, they're the same. Okay. So I'm gonna get rid of one of them. Oh, first we should also add the lights to this thing. Yes, 2 buttons planned. 1 to toggle the grid and 1 to toggle underground mode. Yes. Oh my god, yes. Yeah, I know that it's not just me who's gonna be super happy about that. There's a lot of people who you will make really happy. Just so you know. I guess you do know already, but I think this is a perfect placement for this sign right underneath this light. Can I be more specific about this? That's really cool. I would have loved this if somehow like the light, like one of the lights was like dying, like flickering. That'd be so cool. Well, I mean, I don't think they would have misspelled the name entrance. Someone was saying that to be more realistic, there should be like a misspell of the word entrance. But I do think that it should have looked like it's missing some fluorescent tubes. Which I think it kind of is, but let's see. What else do we have here that we could use? So this, I know there's like a lit up version of this sign, but I don't know if we ever actually made it. Wow, this one's huge. I think this works. Do we have a light? I think one of the vanilla lights should probably work for this. But at the same time, I don't know if I even want to. Wow, this one's crazy. Should we put a few of these somewhere here? Kind of like pointing towards the... Here, I know this is disgusting, but give me a second here. Maybe this makes some sense. Like probably not as stall, but because I figure these areas are usually properly lit up. Not sure how I feel about these. What if I bring them down just a touch? I think that's a bit too much. But I really want to use these somewhere. I think like shopping malls don't necessarily have everything be super dark. Yeah, sorry about the frame rate, man. This is what it is. Can't make it any better, unfortunately. Even if I lower my resolution, it won't get any better. Okay, let's bring back the date. I'm so excited about this. This is so perfect. I think I need to grab a few of these planters, the signature planters, and just put them everywhere, including these areas over here. Just to add a bit more landscaped detail. There we go. That's actually not bad. Probably around here as well. Since they're big concrete ones, I figure they will be somewhat integrated to the building. I don't want to do that because I will have to move all the people, and I don't want to do that. So maybe just put it right up against there. Did you turn fog completely off in iCandy, or do you have it on purpose? Let me check. I know I have one of those settings on purpose because it gives the perspective of industrial. Yeah, I have everything on but industrial. I don't know. I think it just looks cool. Like, and it gives you a sense of perspective having, you know, stuff back. Just in the bag, look a little bit farther away. But I don't think it's Ultimate iCandy. It's just the cloud and fog toggler. Here, yeah, I don't have anything here. Maybe you're talking about something else? I'm not sure. Wait, what? So wait. Okay, I need to address this. So Samson in chat is saying with EGI, another mother, we figured that the UI is responsible for a drop of about 20 to 25 frames per second, and you're looking into a way to fix that. What? Are you crazy? Or are they crazy? Holy crap. That is insane. Oh, hi, Beats Googlehausen. How's it going? Do you want to join us on Discord? Are you like home or near a computer? Let me know, and I'll ring you in. That is insane. Hey, Ithris, how's it going? Yeah, I thought it was like all the detail, but man, if that's the UI, holy crap. If I delete all the menus, I get 25 frames per second back. Holy, that's insane. Yeah, I don't need the menus. Who needs menus? All we need is find it. And if everything works with shortcuts, all the better. Dude, can you tell us more about that? Like specifically, what is it about the menu that could be the cause? Like, are they trying to load a lot of things and that's just clogging the, I don't know, the CPU or something like that? I can't get the sun to hit this area. Sorry. Just put it there. Not too bad. The AMC has its own patch of grass, so I'm not going to add anything to it, but I am going to add more trees in there at some point. These are going to be behind bars. Turning fog off completely in iCandy gives a better lighting at night. Yeah, I know, and I used to have it like that for a while, but during the day, where I mostly look at it, I mean, just look at all these gorgeous mountains in the distance. I think it does look better. And it was causing some weird crap with my night sky too, so I don't know. Actually, we should probably get rid of these trees now that are against the wall. It's looking good. I'm actually pretty happy with the development so far. Oh, now that I look at these entrances, I think this one is the one that should have had the bigger Miracle Mile sign. Jay doesn't have a mic. All right, visiting your parents. Cool. Yeah, that's what I thought too. It's like, wow, what is he doing on Discord if he is not home? Samson says, we're trying to find the root cause of the issue, so CO might fix it, but some of it is buried into Unity engine. Something is wrong with the UI code, that's all we know. Oh man, I really hope that is... Because if it's Unity's, it's never going to get fixed. Hopefully it's under CO's control, unless they build their own UI system. That'd be interesting. I'm sure that will mess up a lot of mods. I don't know. It's just a gut feeling that I have. Mod tool takes another 20 FPS, Tim says. Yeah, I bet. All right, so I don't know what to do here. Should I move this sign to the main entrance? I think it makes more sense. I don't necessarily think it, like having two ginormous signs, unless here's the thought, because what I'm thinking is maybe one of these big entrances could be the had like a store logo of some kind instead of the Miracle Mile sign. But like this could be a department store, and this smaller entrances would be Miracle Mile. So I would probably add the same sign over here. This one already has one, but we can turn this one. Well, this is the main Miracle Mile entrance sign, so it makes sense that this entrance would have the big sign. So all in all, we're gonna need a sign here, here, and the one we just did, and this one needs to be some big department store. So let's see what we have, and I know King Leno has a whole bunch of those, so let's look for one. In fact, let's just go straight into props. And King Leno, if you're still in the chat, I'm all ears in terms of recommendations. We're all yeah. Let's do this. Let's just put an FPS sign in there, and that's it. Everyone will just shop at FPS. It's a merch store. So we have a big Sears logo. That's no longer a thing. What about under retail? No, shopping maybe? Shoe Carnival. Oh, I still haven't added my shopping carts. We need to add more of these. You know what? We need a Target logo. Do we have a Target logo? We kind of do. This could be a Target-ish. Travel agency. Yeah, FPS travel agency, Arthurus. That actually makes sense. Merch store / travel agency. I can't believe I saw so many travel agencies in Europe. Like it's, I don't know. The only people I know who would go to a travel agency are my parents. And half the time. The other half that you just buy online. Yeah, at this point it's pretty much frames per minute. That actually, yeah, that's pretty funny. Let's go sign instead. So we already have a McDonald's, so we don't need another one of those. Oh, we could use one of these like North Pole things that says, wow, okay, so these are all vanilla now. I was just thinking like, oh, North Pole, 20,000 mods, because that's like a fun thing to put right next to a tree. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this sign looks really cool in here. I'm just saying. We could put a Strict Toaster plane there. Sorry, a Strict Toast airplane there. Actually, that makes sense. Oh, Morita. Going out of business. Everything must go. Actually, well, this one, I know where this one needs to be. How about here? This is okay. This is like fits like a freaking glove. I'm sorry, Best Buy, but I mean, actually, I'm surprised Best Buy is still in business. They must be doing something right. But yeah, if this was a like a Radio Shack, though, Radio Shack would have never had that big of a store anyways. This actually should be like here. Let me move this out of the way. This should be on both walls actually. I don't want to center it perfectly. I want it. Let me pause this real quick and actually bring some sunlight into this side of things. There we go. And then we can maybe put this other one right around here. All my new signs are being spoiled. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, EJ. Those are going to be for FPS. I won't use them. I won't use them on Miracle Mile. You had your chance to use them by now. Actually, you're going to be using adding more in your next FPS episode, if I'm not mistaken. This one shouldn't be too close to that, actually, but maybe around there, so that it can be seen coming in. Oh my God, this is like absolutely perfect. Well, chat is going pretty fast. I can't keep up. Going out of business along with the Sears sign. Well, I mean, so Sears is already out of business and it's turned here. This is Sears. Sears is gone already. It's a DMV now. And actually, what's funny is not the rental car ones. I've said too much. Yeah, you're saying a lot of things that you probably shouldn't be saying right now, unless you want everyone to know everything we're going to be doing in the next couple weeks. What I was saying is that the DMV, it's probably going to run out of business too soon. So that's something to think about. I know I'm going to be using this going out of business sign in other places too. Okay, I was still looking for signs that I could use. Okay, so I'm spoiling the signs even more now. Let's go to... So there's a Metro PCS, but that will be a bit too small, I think. What else do we... Oh, Bloomingdale's. Ooh, we don't have a Bloomingdale's yet. Let's see how big this is. This is so small, it's not even funny. What else do we have? Baelish, Shoe Source, Lane Bryant. I think so far Bloomingdale's is my best candidate. Let's see what else do we have. I mean, Target will be nice. Like a CVS will be nice too. I don't think we have that. Oasis. You know what? Let's go with Bloomingdale's. I think that's it. Now, where do we put this? I think this needs to be somewhere in the front of the building somehow. But the problem is we need some sort of support here. Now this is tricky. Unless we actually have multiple store names. So we could have Bloomingdale's like kind of on this side. Or maybe even here. I mean, an anchor store here does make some sense, except this sign is a bit too big. Unless we put it right here and get rid of these trees so that they don't cover the sign. Yeah, you know what? This could work. Let's bring it here. I mean, there's some air conditioning equipment there. I don't know. I'm not feeling this one too much. Why not put single cars on a very far corner and put a very high light on it, just to show how the priorate of the mall totally out of whack? That would just look stupid but funny just to have. I don't. Sorry. Let me try to read that again. I don't think I understand what you're saying. I don't know. I think you misspelled one or two words there, so I can't. Sorry. Can you repeat that again? I think we have enough cars and a lot. Just saying. That Bloomingdale's logo would have been nice, but let's see. Maybe we can put it up on this wall, just a little bit farther up. If you were like standing here, would you even be able to see it? You would see it, kinda. I think so. The album is finished, so let's find another one. Oh, perfect timing. I think I'm gonna stream for another 15 minutes-ish, just so you know. Because then I got to go take a shower and do things, but yeah, this is looking good. This sign is not in good shape, unfortunately. What's up from New Zealand? What's up indeed? What time is it in New Zealand right now? It's like noon, right? Or something like that? You're like really close to my time zone-ish. I feel like whenever I talk to $2.20, he's like always like kind of in my time zone, except he's a day in the future. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna move this Bloomingdale's logo to here. I know this song. I used it in my 80s coaster. Yeah, I mean, this is the song from this series. That's at least the song I was using for this series. But I've heard it on so many channels now. That's what I was talking about when I was having that rant about. Actually, I like this wall better. They don't have to be on like a super perfectly facing wall, I don't think. Necessarily. Ideally they would, but just trying to get it perfectly aligned. That's not too bad. I like it. I still think that we need some sort of main sign in here. Well, in the meantime, let's add the Miracle Mile signs everywhere else, because otherwise we're not going to get anything done. Let's see about this. That's so cool. I love that. Oh man, I love how this looks. It's so great. Let me use the other Miracle Mile song, the tiny one. Sign, not song. And put it like here. Or maybe even like tucked away in that glass wall. How does that look? That's not too bad. Use the mall sign. Throw in a Kiwi flag for deaths down here too, bro. I don't have a New Zealand flag, unfortunately. Do I actually? Do you really want to be associated with a dying mall? Is that why you want where you want your flag to be on display? I don't think you would want that. I like the Bloomingdale's. I think it works. It does look like a close mall. I'm getting that vibe now, even though it has some sort of landscaping going on, but everything looks like pretty dead. I have 0 flags, I think, in this build. Actually, now that I think about it, Approach Medium says that you should get this stream to 100 likes. So yeah, go like this stream. I think it will potentially eventually get to 100 likes once the video, the recording of this, hits YouTube publicly. I wanted to add a few more of these here just so that it doesn't look super unkept. There we go. Not too bad. Let me think. I mean, there's this Sky Mall from like the actual sign that King Leno made, but I mean, I don't want a competing mall sign on my Miracle Mile. I guess we can make a Target here. Why not? I mean, it comes with its own like support. It has the brick wall, which I don't think it fits totally, but this will give me a great excuse to actually put down a lot of shopping carts, kind of like scattered around. So let's do that, and then we're gonna get rid of this Bloomingdale's sign from here because I don't think it makes sense anymore. And I know there's other Target assets that I can use to help improve this. Actually, you know what? Let's bring this closer to here. Oh, and perfect. We can have this pharmacy sign. Actually, where would this be best? Probably here, so it doesn't compete with the Bloomingdale's one. Would you look at that? Target buildings are brown. Okay. I mean, this is kind of brown. I don't think I want to be that accurate, unless I can find a better sign. But never seen a Target in this color. You're probably right. What I wonder is if they, let's say this was a vacant lot and Target's like, okay, here's a place with cheap rent and a ton of parking spaces, maybe. I mean, just by the fact that this Target is facing facing away from the main entrance already tells you that it's not very realistic. This will be like the back part of everything. But, You know what? Screw it. Let's make this Miracle Mile entrance, and then the other one just won't have a sign, but it will keep the entrance signs. Otherwise it wouldn't make any sense. Like, you wouldn't have a rear-facing target. Like, it would always be front-facing. So yeah, let's get rid of this one. Maybe we'll find a smaller sign that we can put in here. Maybe that other one that I put on the corner makes sense. Oh, forgot to select. How does that look? That looks awesome. It's a mall, so why would have a lot of these shops in there? I don't understand what you're saying. I can't understand any of the words that you just, I guess, misspelled, unless I'm not that fluent in English. But did we make these look exactly the same? This one is a little bit higher up, I think. I have an idea. Let's use this gorgeous tool that we were just given to bring everything up to the same level. It actually feels like it was at the same level. Perfect. Let's see what this looks like at night. So we have no lights in here. Great. Because I saw some lights like on the floor, but I think those are not operational at the moment. Oh man, I'm already like savoring like another 20-25 extra FPS if you guys can figure out the UI. That'd be so amazing. Oh my god, that would be the best. Let's see. Lights. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Spotlight. I don't think I've ever used these. Let's see what they look like. I think there's a better one. Like this one. I love that they're still paying for the lights, for the sign. Oh, you know what? Oh, this is what we need. Here, check this out. Boom. Only one light is operational. So I'm having so much fun with this. It's insane. This one is going to be a little bit tricky because it needs to be pointing down from the bottom. Let's see about this one. There we go. That one is okay. Samson says, by the way, did you notice that find it now center the main toolbar? How do you like it? I'm not. You notice that find it now center the main toolbar? How do you? I don't know what that means. What do you mean it's centered? Was it not centered before? If that was the case, I didn't even notice that wasn't centered. You made me download City Skylines. It's a good game if you mod the crap out of it. I mean, it's good as vanilla. It's not too bad as vanilla. I had to play the other day, man, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, but it's certainly better modded. Should put this Strict Toast Air sign and just call it a day. I could start my own retail shop where I sell my own merch. and then it will go out of business. Actually, the flux transport will look great here with all the glass. All the menus, roads, zones, etc. I'm not sure. So wait, so find it centers them, like, I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. So like find it, was this like offset to the side? Oh wait, I'm actually really spoiling FPS. I thought we already I'm sorry. I thought we already it's been like 3 weeks since we recorded that. I thought it was already out. It will be out next weekend, next Friday, so it's not too bad. Did you include that in the thumbnail by any chance? The main buttons. The main buttons. Like, if I go here, I mean, I know there's like a toolbar that appears here from time to time. Maybe it's because I have this extended? No. I really don't know what you're saying. I'm sorry. Oh boy. I wanted to do one more thing here. Hang on. Actually, this one I can... Let's see how this looks here. Because there's 3 stars on one and a dead star on the other one, but I kind of like it with the dead star, of course. If we somehow bring this like right there and then lower it down, because it's significantly smaller than the other one, so it's not a competing sign with this one. It's like, you know, like a side entrance even. I mean, I kind of like it. The vanilla main toolbar, yes. So this wasn't centered? Is that what you're saying? Oh, this thing. Oh, I think yeah, this used to be aligned to the right, or something like that. I haven't noticed that, but now that you pointed out, yeah, it's very possible that if I see a version that is not centered, I won't be able to even look at it. All right, sorry, Jay, that I totally spoiled FPS. But now everyone has an awesome reason to go check out all the awesome signs that are going to be in FPS. Okay, I'm liking this a lot. What I want to do is add more of these entrance signs. And I don't think we'll have time to add lights because this place needs to be a little bit lit up at night. It can't just be all dark. I mean, as abandoned as it is, it still needs just a little bit of love, you know? Let's see about this. That is so awesome. Yeah, I think FPS has been spoiler after spoiler so far, so. There will be things that I'm not really spoiling on them, so. That's not what I wanted to move. Come on, select the prop. Yeah, no, it hasn't messed up with my muscle memory, the fact that the menu is centered, but it certainly does look more elegant like it, yeah. I wish that every single asset had a much smaller ring for selection. It always, like, it just gets in the way all the time. Nice. That is looking so good. Oh, we have this empty store here. Huh. We're gonna need a sign for this one. Oh, we even have a Walmart sign. I don't think this one will fit here, though. I mean, it's a bit ridiculous for Walmart. It's too small, but let's see. There could be a store that's... Let's see. Is Payless Shoe Stores like a store that will be big enough to just have its own like direct access to the, to the parking lot? What else do we have? I guess I shouldn't settle on what I have right now and actually look for something that makes a bit more sense. Metro PCS would also make a little bit of sense, probably not a lot. What else do I have? I don't have a whole lot, unfortunately. Well, I guess we'll put a pin on that. Lighting up bushes. I don't know what that means. Is that a question? I mean, it has a question mark, but I don't understand what you're asking me. You should put some spotlights in the bushes. Oh, I see. Yeah, I could. I think I want to. I mean, I definitely want more light coming from the top, like big lights, like stadium lights. That's why I was liking those lights that Deza made. But I don't know entirely how or where those should be, because I guess I should probably like finish detailing the areas around the mall first. Before I add more of those. I love how this like wing is like totally destroyed, and this one is like kind of in the way but still barely holding on. I like that a lot. But you know what? I think I'm gonna wrap this one here. Do we actually have like a Macy's kind of thing? No, we don't. Yeah, all right. I think I'm gonna wrap this one here because I really need to go do a few more things before I have to go for the day. But my plan is to do a video after this, so I won't be streaming Miracle Mile immediately after. Hopefully I can get that video up at some point this coming week, if not early the week after, but I'll do my best to at least get a short episode out. I'm gonna be working on this triangle here. I have an awesome idea and if we can pull off some assets that are being made for that build, I think that's gonna be awesome, and I can't wait to show you those. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I can go into cinematic mode a little bit and show you one last time what we did. Sorry for the frame rate. Not too much I can do about that until Samsam and Iggy fix this apparent new issue that the game has that is causing all of the trouble. Let me show you this other entrance. Don't forget to like the stream and smash the bell icon. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for reminding me that this one should probably be moved a little bit closer. You know what? Let's do that right now, real quick. The problem is that it will interfere with the doors and such. That actually doesn't look too bad. If I can center those with the actual doors somehow, or straight up like have them come like that way, it's just like not totally unrealistic, I don't think. It does feel like an afterthought. Let me bring it back to where it was, or at least maybe even there. I don't know. Let's just leave it there for now. I may come back to this, but certainly looking good. You have the wall sign. Yeah, no, but it's huge. It's this one. I want like a smaller version so they're not all the same. I'm trying to and also have more variety because this one is missing the star. It's all like more rusty. I love how it's like all like the colors are all off too. But I guess I can show you what this looks like. And now I love this Bloomingdale here. I think like totally fits too. I mean, this entrance is amazing. It's just so clean and perfect. I love it. And with the supporting pillars, the metal pillars that Tim suggested, they're actually pretty perfect. I like it. I like it a lot. And this this grand rear entrance with a dead Christmas tree in the middle of the summer. It's just like the icing on the cake. I think this is kind of what I had in mind when I came up with this project. I think we're getting there. And yeah, thank you so much for sticking around. If you enjoyed this live stream, again, please consider giving this video a like. I should probably get rid of this extra stuff here. If you're new to the channel and just randomly landed on this, you can watch the creation of this whole thing in a playlist that I think it's actually probably linked in the description, but if not, you can go to my main channel and you can find the link to the playlist there. But that's pretty much all for now. Let me get this out of the way. Boom. There we go. Fantastic. Thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next one.